Taun is out for a walk in a forest when suddenly a small girl appears from nowhere. The girl tells Taun that she's been separated from her parents and has not been able to find them. Feeling sorry for the girl, Taun makes it his mission to help her find their lost parents. The two grow close in only a few hours, bonding over their love for pizza and the 1992 feature-length classic Three Ninjas. At dusk, the pair encounter a small cottage with a blue door that the girl points to, indicating that was where she lived. Taun approached the door and gave it a solid knock. An elderly couple opens the door and Taun eagerly tells them that their daughter is safe. With a tear in his eye, the girl's father said,
"What are you talking about? Our daughter died nearly 20 years ago."
The man slams the door, and Taun turns back to the girl, who is no longer there.
Preston can't play.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, those burning at the stake, and also the cute little chickens in the village, welcome back to another very spooky episode of Preston Can't Play. Ooh, I didn't think this far.
It's fine. I'm Preston Black, and
I'm the illustrious Tom Mitchell. Hello.
Yeah,
I'm beautiful.
Sorry,
it's one of my wonderful
I was
traits.
trying to be clever, and I hesitated. But you filled the space, and I appreciate that.
I did. I really did. That guy's just fucking sitting on that roof having himself a goddamn time up there.
Is that Santa? Santa!
Santa! Save me, Santa! What's with these guys?
Oh, okay.
Apparently clipping someone in the shoulder doesn't kill them. I didn't know that.
Get that chicken out of here.
Pew.
Is the chicken the big bad?
Yep.
Wow.
I'm surprised you intuited that already.
I've played a lot of games. What was that?
He was just boiling away. I think they say it's a side effect of the virus, but really it's that the PlayStation 2 didn't want to render all those bodies. Actually, the GameCube, I lied. This came out originally on the GameCube. Wee, remember the clock tower? I know I do.
So after you kill them,
What do
it
you
just,
think about?
melts into the ground?
Yeah, it's a little bit weird.
Okay.
I mean, it's also very cool looking, and also informs you whether or not they're going to come back as something grosser,
That's true.
because that's the thing that happens eventually.
Right.
You aren't really seeing the virus right now so much. These are more so cultists.
Okay.
Fuck. Okay. Did you write that down? Cultists, C-U-L?
Cultists.
T-I-S-T-S.
Okay.
Man, I was really panicked when I knew I should be able to push that thing farther, and then it didn't last time.
And you looked up and you were like, what? Stop
Oh,
me
shit!
from-
Oh, it's just a guy with a chainsaw.
Oh, God!
Here, I thought it was something scary. They're in! They're after me, Jules! Ah, something about a dirty bed.
Protect the doubloons. Doesn't smell.
And they love helium? I'm missing it.
What?
99 red balloons.
Oh, doubloons. I said doubloons.
Oh, I thought you said doubloons.
Protect the balloons.
I think this might be my only way out of here, so I'm just gonna let them tucker themselves out.
Will they break through there eventually?
Yeah, it's pretty eventually. I'm gonna go ahead and give them a hand. Place myself right here. Hello, friends.
Wow.
That went very well.
Yeah.
That dude's like, holy shit!
Oh, nice. You did your thing.
Second wave. There is
I see.
almost certainly a chainsaw out there somewhere. I forget. I don't normally do it this way. Is there a chainsaw out here? Hello, friends.
Because normally you take a vantage point.
Yeah. I do believe 2 chainsaw people will eventually show up. But I believe by doing it this way, 1 will show up later? I don't really know. I don't know what I'm doing. Is that what you want to hear?
Yeah, that's fine. The only thing that I know about this is that there's a monster in a lake at some point.
Oh my god, yep.
And that supposedly that's like one of the like most tense moments in like the horror genre, or
Really?
like, of at least like this like era. Is
The
my understanding.
The first time I played it, I was so bad at QuickTime events, which you kind of have to do a couple in that portion, that I had to have my stepbrother get through it for me. But it's interesting that it's considered such a scary moment.
I feel like I've heard that.
It probably makes sense. Sorry, I'm wonderful at conversation right now.
No, you're fine. I have
Interesting. I don't think it's that scary, but I've also played this game a lot.
I mean, I don't know if I would say scary. I believe the phrase that I used was most tense.
Okay. More so that it's very stressful, I guess.
Yeah, or like a moment of like suspense.
Fuck.
You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
rather than just like something scary coming at you.
Blah,
It's,
blah, blah.
it's like,
Okay, yeah.
you know, it's like
That's fitting.
unsettlingly scary rather than like jump or visually, scary.
They do very good. Is someone in here? Who's yelling at me? Oh. Well, you're gonna have to wait at the window, buddy.
Let me in. I won't murder you with this hatchet. Sorry, I was like paraphrasing in Spanish. But
No, you did beautifully.
oh, you both climbed in at the same time. And...
Got him.
Ugh.
What a sucker. What a rube. Alright, I think I've gotten all the items on the... that are currently available to me.
I have like kind of a fear of water.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
So
You fucking stop with that shit?
he's just throwing his fucking scythes at you
Alright, we're going inside.
or sickles.
That
I
dude's
guess
gonna be an
it's a
asshole up there.
sickle.
Can you swim?
Yeah, I can swim. But I'm just like am kind of unsettled by the water.
Okay, I'm gonna skip this. I think.
So when moments in games where there's like it's sort of implied that there may or may not be something in the water underneath you.
That's no new for you?
I find like incredibly like tense. Did you play Batman Arkham City?
Briefly, I think? I'm not sure if I got deep into that one.
It's really good. There's a point in the game where
I really feel like I should have another herb right now. It's kind of stressing me out.
you're in like Penguin's hideout, and he's taken over it's the aquarium,
Okay.
and there's the aquarium has a shark enclosure,
Okay.
but it's frozen, so you have to go over the top of it and like on the ice,
Okay.
but there's a shark underneath,
Okay.
and it can
It attacks kind of randomly?
I think it's based on your movement, or if you go like too close to the edge.
Okay.
I think that you can walk freely on the ice, but I didn't realize that at first
Nope. Okay.
playing it. But it's just something that like I always found like, oh, there's a shark under here, there's a shark under here, there's a shark under here.
It fucking got you.
Yeah, it did.
Uh-oh. Cool. Everything's fine. Everything's honky-dory.
And I feel like Resident Evil always has like something where like you're walking past like a window and into like the water and like something goes by you, and then you have to like deal with it later on.
Yeah, that's kind of almost a trope, I guess you could say.
Yeah, it's pretty tropey, but all
I
stuff
mean, a
like
trope of the game, or
Yeah.
the series, rather. Motherfuck.
nice.
Thank you. I should probably heal.
Yeah, what are other like
I-
spooky water?
I know in Resi 6 there was a snake that scared the shit out of me. This like zombie mutant snake shit that
Oh,
goes
yeah?
on the fucking ceiling. Oh my god, it scared. Ugh. For a like relatively not that fearful game, I should probably be using a shotgun. That was a moment that just got me because I'm just already pretty afraid of snakes.
Oh yeah.
Sir!
Do you have to wait for him to get up?
No, but I don't want to be closer to him than I am. Oh, he's dead. Hooray! You can tell because he dropped money for me. Thanks, friends.
So they don't melt into the ground immediately.
Yeah,
So you never really know unless they drop something.
yeah.
Um,
If they drop something's the quickest way to know. But also, pay attention to where my, like, sight is.
you stop targeting.
What?
I'm sorry, I preceded you.
Like, you can see how my red line just goes off into infinity right now.
Yeah.
If I can actually... Ooh, hello, friends. If I can actually hit something, it'll, like, have a little more
Okay.
of a tip.
Wow.
Yeah.
You shot that shit right out of the sky.
Oh, lightning doesn't strike twice. This is a lot of not my friends. I don't know how many more I have to kill. I also don't know if something's coming up behind me. I also can't tell if I hear a chainsaw or if I'm just being paranoid. I'm going through a lot of shit right now.
Yeah.
Lots of emotions. As this is very early on, I don't have a lot of health. This is always a part I don't necessarily struggle with, but takes me a while.
Oh yeah.
especially if I'm not warmed up.
I'm trying to think of other like water related things. Anything that like where I'm swimming, I get like creeped out by.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be like in a scary game, like Tomb Raider. If there's an environment that you have to swim through,
Okay.
I get spooked by that because there are sharks that could potentially be there.
Did you play the new Tomb Raiders?
No.
Tomb Raider 2012 or whatever. The beginning of the reboot is...
The one that it's supposed to be like good, but it...
I enjoyed
Maybe.
it.
Oh, really?
I thought it was a real good time.
Oh.
It is very much like more Uncharted, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess what I meant by that is that they kind of like toned down like the sexualization. They,
Definitely.
like, made her a little bit less of like a bloodthirsty fucking pirate.
Mhm.
Like she's got like a moral compass and stuff, but that it also could have been treated a little bit better. But,
I enjoy it. I could also go back. I played it when it was like all new.
I don't know. I guess it's sort of like almost an empty criticism because it's like the same thing that you could say about Nathan Drake in Uncharted, where it's like, well, he's supposed to like be a good person, but also he's just like murdering all these people. But it's
Right.
also like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, but also it's a game.
She does
It's
have
an action game, and like, how could you not? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. They at least
it's-
have a narrative of like trying to make it make sense why she's
Right.
being violent.
at
in
least
it.
like made them like not seem like they enjoy it or something.
Right, right.
You know?
She at least had to struggle with the move.
Yeah.
There's a scene relatively early on that I think is unnecessary. I'll go ahead and spoil it just because it's so early on. There's a rape scene,
Sweet.
or like an attempted situation where this guy's Laura's been captured and this guy's being very forward towards her, and it just feels so out of place where all of a sudden you're having to do like quick time events to prevent this guy from
Oh.
sexually assaulting you.
I don't know if I love that.
Yeah, it's very uncomfortable and out of place, I feel like.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I understand why some of the things they put in that game that probably led to that being in the game are there. It's a lot of stuff. You're playing as a female character. So she's being called offensive names for a female.
Yeah.
And I think for a lot of gamers, like male gamers, they don't get that a lot. So to suddenly be playing a game where like you're being called bitch and like spoken about derogatorily, I don't know. I feel like there's something. I feel like they wanted to make male gamers a little bit uncomfortable, but I feel like it could have been executed better because we end up with this kind of uncomfortable, almost a rape scene.
So it's sort of like we're still like we tried to make this a more like real palatable character,
Yeah.
but we still are like, all right, well, like, how can we do this that it's gonna have the most effect on our male players?
Right.
Because like
It very much feels
that's all
heavy.
well and good to like subject a male player to something that is gonna kind of like make him feel like uncomfortable and maybe have some sympathy. And
Right.
Just be like, oh, this doesn't feel good when it's directed towards me. But then, like, what about the female
Right,
players?
right. And I feel like that's where the thought process started. Was
Yeah.
like, let's make male gamers feel this way. But then it's
Yeah.
in this game that like female gamers are also going to play.
Yeah. Well,
Lady
then, I
gamers,
mean,
rather.
and then there's, of course, like,
By the way, we're reading a note. I'm just going
Oh.
to cut in real
Okay,
quick.
cool.
We're reading a note. I just found it pinned to a wall where they're discussing how there's someone in the village. Recently, there's been some information that a United States government agent is here investigating the village. Do not let this American agent get in contact with the prisoner. For those of you not yet informed, the prisoner is being held in an old house beyond the farm. We will transfer the prisoner to a more secure location in the valley when we are ready. The prisoner is to stay there until further notice. Meanwhile, do not let the American agent near the prisoner. We do not know how the American government found out about our village, but we are investigating. However, I feel that this intrusion at this particular time is just not a coincidence. I sense a third party other than the United States government involved here. My fellow men, stay alert. Chief Petores Mendes.
so we got this secluded village,
Mm-hmm.
and they've been giving a directive from a government agent to stop you.
It's not a government agent, it's their chief.
Oh, I
Of
guess
the
I
village.
misinterpreted the chief.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense, though.
Okay.
It's just their local cultist boss.
Okay, I see.
Ba-ba.
Do we know who the girl is that you're trying to rescue?
Right now?
Yeah.
We know her name is Ashley. She's the president's daughter.
She is the president's daughter. Okay. I don't know if we had gotten that far.
My date with the president's daughter. Fuck.
Ugh.
I'm gonna come back to shooting that. Alright, we're just gonna get over here. Sometimes it's very hard to tell, actually, especially when things get farther away. It's very hard to tell where you're aiming. Hooray!
Nice. What's that little blue poster?
I'll read it.
Oh, hey, fellas.
We're not alone.
No United States agents here.
A chicken egg.
Just us farmers, right?
This'll fucking teach you. This'll learn you a goddamn lesson.
Do we eat the egg?
I accidentally ate it. I was gonna use it as a weapon, but I mashed buttons too fast. Hello, friend. Hello, my other friend. Oh. Welcome to my village. I've decided it's mine. It was previously yours. You're still welcome to stay here, but you will be paying rent. I know, but I think you'll find that I'm a pretty cool landlord.
I was gonna say about the Tomb Raider thing.
So, let me show you something real quick.
Okay.
See, like, so there's this thing floating up here, right? It's shiny.
Yep.
I could probably shoot it down and grab it.
Uh-huh.
What if, like, I don't want to drop in this mucky muck,
Oh, yeah.
so I gotta think, like, gotta shoot this little pillar back here. Pow. Now I shoot the thing.
If it's in the Mucky Muck, do you just not get it?
You get it, but it's dirty. Instead of being a pearl pendant, it's a dirty pearl pendant.
Oh.
And when I try and sell it later, it's worth less.
Oh, I see.
It's a fun little thing I wanted to share with you that I thought was pretty clever.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Back to the thoughts.
Well, just like the
We could also read this
the
below.
laziness of using sexual assault to like create sympathy.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I mean, I haven't played it. Obviously,
Imagine
so
if you
I don't
just
know how
write-
it's been utilized, but
They could have just written an interesting female character. They didn't have to force that moment in there.
right.
There's 15 blue medallions, 7 in the farm, 8 in the cemetery. If I shoot 10 or more, I'll be rewarded.
Oh, okay. Which is the thing that you just did.
Yeah, I shot one of them. You'd think for how many times I've played this game I would know where all of them were at. However, that is not the case. Oh boy, more chicken eggs. Big ol' stinking pool of manure.
But anyway, it's for the most part, except for that kind of rough start, it's a pretty
It's fun.
good game.
And like I said, playing it as a male gamer, having some of that language thrown at me was kind of jarring, because like I've played tons of games where it's like, I'm gonna get you, fucker, or I'm gonna get over there and shoot you, but all of a sudden where it's like targeting me because I'm a female, it like made me think a little bit, where it's like, oh, that makes sense, this is how just women are treated, and to like have it presented to me in a gaming sense was an interesting approach, but also could have been done better. Like I said, I feel like they had a good thought at one point and then just fumbled the execution in a lot of ways.
Are you just assuming that was their intention?
Yeah, I haven't read like too deep into the development of it. I just conject, I guess.
Yeah. Is Tomb Raider Naughty Dog?
No, it's Square Enix.
Was it always?
I don't know. They might have bought whoever was making it. You giving it a goog?
Yeah. Now I'm curious.
Wee. I'm just grabbing shit at the farm. It's a family farm, passed down through several generations of Leon Kennedys. Bro! Oh shit, they're attempting a coup!
How many hatchets does he have?
I don't know, he just keeps pulling them out of his ass.
That's a very uncomfortable place to store your hatchets, sir.
Yeah. Honestly, get an attaché case. Be civilized. I think someone's gonna throw a hatchet at the back of my head. Someone might be up here. Hello? Oh, just me hanging around with my pitchfork, moving this hay nowhere. Yep. This is how pros play it. You try and save your ammo by knifing the shit out of people. Oh, and what could that be? A blue medallion. A bloomin' onion. I actually wish I was collecting bloomin' onions instead of blue medallions.
Bloomin' onions are delicious, so I don't blame you for that whatsoever.
I don't know if I've
Core
actually had one.
Design, it says originally created by
Wow.
Core Design, British company.
I got a beer stein! Let's get crunk.
Eidos, that's what it was.
Ah.
Formerly owned by Eidos Interactive, then by Square Enix,
Okay.
after they purchased Eidos. You're so smart.
Cha-ching, motherfucker. And I will always love you.
That's going to do it for this episode of Spooky Preston Can't Play.
Taun can't play.
And we're going to murder these cows
Down your
on the next
spine.
episode with some more Resident Evil 4.
Resident Evil 4.
Yeah. Have a
Resident Evil 4.
have a good day, everybody, and we'll see you. We'll see you.
Toodles.